Morgan, good to see you again.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on this new picture. You play a guy named Red.
Red.
Tell me a little bit about this fella.
Not much to tell about Red. Red was incarcerated for murder, and he's there to stay. To all intents and purposes, he'll never get out. I think after the his first parole hearing, he kind of resigns himself to that.
His approach to life is hope is a dangerous thing.
Dangerous thing.
Give it up.
Give that up. Yeah. If you're going to be in here, deal with in here. Hope keeps your mind on the outside. That's not going to be helpful to you.
There's a lot. This is a prison movie, and I always enjoy prison movies, but I think there's an awful lot about this movie that fits anybody's lifestyle. Anybody that's been in a job a long time, anybody that's been in a rut.
Good point, too. Anybody that's been in a rut. I think it's all right to be in a job in a long time, because in a job, you don't have to really be in a rut necessarily. But boy, being in a rut is the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting that in the Stephen King story, Red is an Irishman with red hair.
Why is that interesting?
Well, it's just interesting that somebody can cast you in that part, and it works perfectly.
Okay, but I think we ought to just let that go and pretend that that's normal.
Yeah.
You know, that way Hollywood doesn't think that they're doing something big.
There's a very funny line in the movie where Tim Robbins asks you, "Why do they call you Red?" and you say, "Guess it's I'm Irish."
I guess it's my Irishness. Yeah. We decided we'd play with that a little bit.
Did you talk to prisoners at any time to prepare for the role, to get a feeling for how this guy would sort of move around the compound and talk to his fellow inmates?
Who would tell me that? Who would know? No. Well, there's nobody you can go to and say, how does a prisoner walk, talk, act, look, think? They're as different as people on the street, and they're no different than people on the street. So I could see no gain in that at all.
When you're approaching a part, do you sometimes do that? Talk to people that like.
If you're going to play, yes, there are roles, cops, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
You need some sort of insight to their workings when they get into situations. And you want to get the cop that's closest to the character you're going to be playing. If it's a detective, that's one thing. If it's a street patrolman, that's one thing. If it's narcotic, that's one thing. And if it's vice, it's another thing. You know, everybody have their own. They're all different levels of danger, and that's what you're looking for. What is your visceral reaction to the danger situation? Not just a normal cop, but the danger situation. If you're going to play a drug addict and you've never taken a drug, it's ridiculous to watch people in the movies doing drugs and reacting wrong. You know?
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? What drug are you on?
You've moved back to Mississippi. This is the land where you grew up.
Yes.
You've lived in New York for many years and doing
years.
a lot of theater in New York. Why move back there now?
Well, because I don't have to stay in New York. I don't have to be in Los Angeles. I don't have to be anywhere but where I want to be. And where I want to be is home. And so that's what I did. You know?
What was that like as a kid when you grew up there? What was your childhood like?
I had trees, I had creeks, I had fishing, I had, you mostly have trees. You had a lot of running space and safety.
Were you a dreamer?
Oh yeah, big dreamer, always. Big dreamer.
I think actors are.
Yeah.
Tell me quickly about Oscar night. You've been through the process a couple of times as a nominee.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Was it a fun night?
Oh, yeah, that's the greatest fun. That's Hollywood doing its public thing, you know? That's what you look at as you're growing up and you want to be in the movies. That's, to get out of a limousine and wave at the crowd, you know, and have the cameras going like that. Oh, yes, that's a dream come true.
Did you feel like a star there? Did you feel?
That's when you feel like a star.
Did you feel at home?
Nope, not at home.
Quickly, what's next for you, Morgan?
Next is a picture with Dustin Hoffman and Rene Russo and Cuba Gooding Jr. It's called Outbreak. We're currently working on that.
Good, thanks a lot.
Thank you.